Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Subnautica on the PS4. We have returned to our base. So let's jump in the prawn. Launch ourselves up into the prawn bay. Actually, I think this is the Seamoth bay. It is, never mind. It's a bay. And let's see what materials we have got and what we're going to need. So we crafted a couple of ingots last time we were here. We needed... what did we need to make the microchip? I don't remember now. Or the computer chip. Let's have a quick look at the ingredients for a computer chip. Oh, it was copper wire, wasn't it? That was it. Now, I have got copper wire in my electronics cupboard down here, I believe. I've certainly got a ton of copper anyway. But there we go, copper wire. So let's craft that. And then I'm going to need... Gee, where did I leave my mobile vehicle bay? Is that above me? Did I pack it up? Did I leave it at the old base? That's a point. That's a good point indeed. Let's swim directly up. I can't remember if I left it up here or not. I'm trying to remember where I launched it from. Doesn't appear to be up here, does it? So where did I leave my mobile vehicle bay? It can't be all the way back over there, surely not. It might be. Let's go for a swim with the Sea Glide. Let's figure this out. And we should see our power levels stay at around 60% because we've got those charge fins. So in theory, the power level should stay constant. And if we go up to the surface of the water, just to top up our tanks. Oh, it's gone down a little bit, look. But if I go up here, now we're not using the Sea Glide now. Are we going to start charging that battery back up again? Because we're swimming with our own propulsion right now. You can see the motor of the Sea Glide not spinning. It's actually going down still. Okay, so I do have them equipped, don't I? Yes. The charge fins don't seem to be working, which is a bit rubbish. This is definitely quicker to actually have the motor engaged like this. Why is that not working then? Or maybe the charge, this just eats power too fast. I mean, this is a power cell, I think, rather than a battery. No, this is a battery. It takes a power cell to create it, but it runs on a battery. And we're running low on food and water again, or water specifically. I really can't remember what I did with my mobile vehicle bay. This is where I'm going to find out. I actually stashed it in my equipment locker back at my base I've just left. But if it's going to be around this base, then we should start seeing it popping into view soon. Oh, there it is. Look, I can see it floating. There is the mobile vehicle bay. So we're going to take this back to the base. Because otherwise it's going to be a long swim out to here every time we want to launch something. So let's pack this up. We'll have a drink while we're here as well. Our inventory is full. Do we not have space for it? Well, maybe if I have a drink. No, it's still full. Okay. Ooh, I didn't craft the... Alright. 2 more spots, is that enough? No, it's still not. Okay. I don't even think I have a fabricator down here anymore. I don't know what I've got down here. apart from an old shell of a base. I've got some food and water down here. I remember leaving those there. But as for everything else, it's just even the corridors are gone. Look. This is it. There's the vehicle bay. Oh, I've got a cupboard. I can dump some stuff in here. Actually, no, there's stuff in here I'm gonna need. Oh dear, oh dear. What can I drop? Let's stash a gold and we'll stash a first aid kit. Right, now hopefully I should have enough space to be able to pick up the mobile vehicle bay. Takes up a lot of slots of the inventory. Yes, there we go, pack it up. Good stuff. Right, back to the base over there. I do still have a battery charger at the new base where we're heading back to, so I can always recharge the battery for this, which is probably what I will do, get that back up to 100%. But we'll go craft those ingots, launch the mobile vehicle bay, and build the launching platform. I wonder how big that thing's going to be. It's got to be pretty big, I would imagine. It's going to build a rocket. Although it's a rocket for one, so it might not be that big. And then I have no idea what we're going to need for the rest of the Neptune rocket. Again, I'm guessing we're going to have to build that in stages as well. Build maybe the thrusters, the life capsule, maybe a secondary stage as well, maybe even a third stage. Who knows? We will find out, and I would imagine that we'll get the ingredients or the recipes for the next stage will pop up once we've built each subsequent stage. So build the platform and it'll give us the blueprints for the next stage, build the next stage, and if there's a third stage after that, give us the blueprints for that automatically. I hope that's what's going to happen. I mean, we do have that data download, which supposedly gave us all the information we would need, but yeah, as I say, my guess is that until we actually build the rocket itself, we're not going to get the information we need for, or build the platform, we're not going to get the information for the rocket itself. So, here we are, back at the base. Let's put that away for a second. Actually, no. I want to discharge the battery, don't I? Climb down, use the battery charger, there it is. Stick that in there. Let's get these ingots crafted. I'm not sure if I have a spare battery in my locker here. I know I have one in a different locker. There's not one there, so probably going to need a lot of ion cubes for powering this thing as well, my guess would be. So I should have somewhere, maybe it was the equipment locker through here, some extra batteries. I took out the initial batteries and stuff that were in the back of the Seamoth. There it is. So I've transferred that across, shove that in there. Launch the bay. And we'll easily beat that up to the surface. Actually, before I go all the way up, let's check I've actually got everything I need for the launch platform. No, lead. I forgot to grab the lead. So just as well we didn't go all the way. That would have been another comedy of errors. I've got plenty of lead. I say plenty. I've got enough at least this stage. Beyond that, I don't know. Depends how much we're going to need. But I have got 4 lead in my metals locker. And the other reason I want to build from here as well is we've got the scanner room, so if there's specific ingredients we're going to need a lot of, then we have got the ability to try and find it quickly with a scan if we don't know exactly where we need to go for it. But they can say, oh, 4 lead, exactly 4 lead. So now we should have everything we need. Yes, we do. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And hopefully that will be pretty much at the surface by now. Who knows? I mean, still may even possibly pass it on the way up. I doubt it, but you never know. It's going to be somewhere around here. Not sure exactly where. We'll see it in a moment. There it is. Already up there. There is the floating island. Time to build the launch platform. It's a bit big. This thing's going to splash quite heavily, I think, when it lands. Alright, we have a launch platform. Do we have to build the rest of the rocket on the actual rocket platform? Yes, I think we do. Okay. Let's just make our way over to the ladder. I saw the platform. There it is, look. The launch bay itself. And there's the drones. So what do we need? So we need a gantry. We need a plasteel ingot, some copper wire, and some lubricant is the next thing that we need to build. Okay, I can do that. I've got enough titanium, either at the base or on the sub. I've got plenty of lithium, so that's not an issue. And I've got enough copper for copper wire or whatever else we're going to need, and we've got plenty of lubricant. Plus, we have creepvine seeds growing outside the base, so even if we didn't have any lubricant on us, we would certainly be able to make some incredibly quickly. Let's use the doorway hatch this time. There we go. So, natural and synthetic. There we go. Nothing in there. Oh no, I put it in chemicals, didn't I? Loads of lubricant. Okay, so I need a plasteel ingot. So have I got enough titanium? Yes. And then I'm going to need lithium. I've got loads in there, but I've also got some in here as well. Some overflow. Got 1 bit of extra lead as well. So let's make our way downstairs. Make the titanium ingots. Now make it plasteel. Let's double check. I don't need to take anything else with me for the gantry. Copper wire. Okay, so again, plenty of copper in my metals locker now, as you can see. And that's everything we need for the gantry. So let's go and build that. And we can actually see a little rocket marker now on the map, which is kind of cool. So we'll always know exactly where our gantry is. One other thing I want to do before we leave the island as well is to build a time capsule. Just in case anyone else gets stuck here, we can throw in some stuff. Maybe help them out a little bit if they find themselves in a similar situation. Although if the disease comes back, then, you know, that's a problem. So build the gantry. Okay, what is next? It's pretty tall, isn't it? I'm assuming there's a ladder of some kind, or maybe an elevator for us to climb. There we go. Neptune boosters, another plasteel ingot, some nickel, which we have plenty of now, a wiring kit, which I have got in the sub, and some aerogel, and we do have everything we need for aerogel because I've got plenty of rubies and I've got plenty of gel spores. So, next on the list then. We'll grab the gel spores. I don't think I've got any aerogel left. I think I've used it all up already. But as I say, I've got plenty of rubies, plenty of gel packs, you know, the gel spores, so crafting two plasteel is going to be, two aerogel is going to be really quick and easy. I'm running a little low on titanium though, so I'm probably going to have to grab some off the sub. We'll do that first, actually. We'll make the ingot on the sub. I land... Oh, that was close, look at that. Didn't realise I was quite so close to the roof of my building there, my moon pool. So plenty of lithium still. Titanium's all downstairs, isn't it? Got a locker full of the stuff just here. Just empty out the entire locker because I'm going to need a lot more titanium going forward, I think. Oh, I've got one aerogel. Let's grab that. That one's empty already. A little bit more as well. And we'll grab the table coral just in case we need that for other crafty bits. So I just need the one gel pack then, or one gel spore. Gel sack. Gel pack, gel spores. Eventually we'll get the right name. Gel sack. There we go. Let's grab a ruby from the precious locker. There we go. Climb down. Make the other aerogel. So that's the two of those that we need. Let's make the titanium ingots, so we can then make it a lithium ingot, or a plasteel ingot with a lithium. Alright, what else did I need? 3 nickel and a wiring kit. So I've got a wiring kit on the sub. Have I got one in here? No. Let's go up. Nickel, nickel, nickel. Whole locker of the stuff. Let's dump off some of this other stuff as well. So let's go into the natural locker. Dump those in there. Let's shove the titanium in the titanium locker. I'm not going to need the stasis rifle, so let's shove that in there. Let's go back to the sub, grab that wiring kit that I know is in one of the lockers. Or the upstairs lockers, I think. There it is. One wiring kit. So, is that everything that we need for this? Yes, it is. That's the next thing for us to build. So, back up to the surface we go again. What did I drop? Oh, it was a repair tool, wasn't it? Yeah, doesn't matter, I suppose. Let's go build the boosters. Let's see if there's a ladder on the back. So nobody's having to walk around the side. Yes, there is. Good stuff. There we go. The sun's starting to come back up again. So. Whoa! Look at the size of the boosters. That's actually a really big piece of equipment for just one plasteel ingot. I'm surprised the requirements aren't more, but maybe it's because we have, you know, a lot of stages to build that is trying not to overburden us on resources. Who knows? There we go. Those boosters do look pretty mighty. What's the next stage? The fuel reserve. Oh, I need ion power cells, plasteel ingot, crystalline sulfur, and kyanite. We're starting to get a little bit trickier now. I don't have enough to make more ion cells, so I'm just going to have to scavenge them from from the submarine, I think, until further notice. We can always replace the ones on the sub going forward, and we do still have spare, you know, original power cells. So it's a shame we can't just combine original cells with ion cubes to turn them into ion cells, but rather than having to craft them from scratch. That would have made upgrading much, much easier. So let's see. Let's take them out of the prawn suit for now. So let's take that power cell. Oops. And overboard. And we'll take that one. Okay, there we go. 2 power cells. What else did I need? 4 crystalline sulfur. I think I've got 4. 4 kyanite and a plasteel ingot again. Oh, fell in the water again. I was about to say, as I walk past the cuttlefish, have you noticed that everything with these weird sort of tentacle legs like this is friendly? And then I thought, nope, the sea dragon is not friendly. Not at all. So that completely blew a hole in that theory straight away. Let's get this ingot done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need more lithium. 2 more of those. Kyanite. Need 4 kyanites and 4 crystalline sulfurs. Kind of glad I didn't use up my kyanite here when we were making those upgrades now, and just got fresh stuff from the lava zone. That would have meant a trip back had we not done that. That is everything, isn't it? Oh, actually need to craft the ingot. That would help. Just have a swig of water, because again we're getting pretty thirsty. Make our way out of the base. And let's go craft the fuel reserve. I do get the feeling we're going to need quite a few more ion power cells. I might be stripping them out of the submarine at this point in a moment as well. There we go. So, next stage, the fuel reserve. Oh, it says Neptune on the side of it. This is going to be... Oh, could this be Thunderbird 1 or Thunderbird 5? I think Thunderbird 5 was the one that went into space. So this will be JBPG 5. I'm going to have to do some Thunderbird research again. But I'm pretty sure Thunderbird 5 was the space rocket. There we go. Reserve tank built. Now we need the cockpit. So we need a Cyclops shield generator. We have one of those. We need some enamelled glass. We've got plenty of materials for that. Another plasteel ingot and a computer chip. We can craft everything we need. And we will scavenge the Cyclops for the shield generator that we've got. Save us having to fabricate another one from scratch. I wonder, could we be out of here by the end of this episode? I guess we'll find out once we've finished building the rocket. I do still need to make that time capsule as well. I suppose we could explore the world a little bit more. There are still a couple of alien sanctuaries for us to find, you know, Beta and Kappa, but they're not necessary. And I think, you know, in terms of the trophies, all that's left is building the trophy for the building the rocket, getting the trophy for that, and then building a time capsule, getting a trophy for that, and then that's a platinum trophy for this done. So there's no completionist trophy for this game. You don't have to find every single location. And what else did I need? Enamel glass, another computer chip, and more plasteel. Okay, so the rest of the stuff we're going to need is at the base. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Glass, glass, glass. Where's my glass locker? There it is. I even have an enamelled glass already. That's from when I had my little observatory at the old base. I needed enamelled glass to construct that. So that's the enamel glass, another plasteel ingot, a computer chip. So I need 2 more lithium. Oh, I haven't got enough titanium. That's 6. I need 4 more titanium. Let's see. It's just salt in there, isn't it? Let's recycle that locker. That's 2 titanium right there. Let's take this stuff out of here and recycle that locker as well. Never really used it in the first place. Let's go stash some of this stuff in our other lockers. So put the stasis rifle in there. We'll figure out what to do with the other stuff in a moment. That's the ingot. I need a computer chip, so I'm going to have to craft some bits for that. Yeah, that's the only thing that we need now is the computer chip. So, remind me, what do I need? It's gold, table coral, and I think copper wire for a computer chip. Gone up instead of down. I'll tell you what, while we're up here, my equipment locker up here, let's just stick some diamonds in there. Why not? Let's attack the bulbo tree. And we've got a potato plant in the room below us. And do that to top our food level up. There we go. And let's craft ourselves a computer chip. Alright, so that should now be everything we need for the cockpit. And it is. Excellent stuff. Look, we're rocketing, pardon the pun, we're rocketing our way through everything we need to build the rocket. So we could be leaving 4546B today. There we go, the final piece. Well, I'm assuming it's the final piece. We even see it being built. Just about. Ah, that rocket is big. There we go, it's ready. It's done. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this JBPG 5. And I think, if I remember right, let me Google this for a second. Thunderbird 5 was a space station, not a space rocket. So in that case, Thunderbird 1, I think, is going to be the closest. Or Thunderbird 3 is the rocket I was thinking of. Thunderbird 3. So let's call this JBPG 3. There we go. Rocket colour. The base colour needs to be red with sort of white trim, basically. So the stripe. I can't see what stripe. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's looking okay. The name needs to be in white. Second stripe in green. I didn't even see a green stripe. Leach the colour out of that. I kind of want that to be a kind of a greyish colour, I think. Kind of a gunmetal kind of colour. Do the same on that one as well. No, that looks too dark. Okay, so we'll make those stripes white. Still managed to get some yellow in there as well by the look of it somehow. How do I get off this platform? And there it is. JBPG 3. Ready for launch. Okay. So, we're not quite done here. We do need to do a time capsule. The ingredients of this are pretty simple. I think it's just copper, I think. Copper and titanium, I think, maybe? If it's titanium, then we're going to have to find something to scrap, I think, for that one bit of titanium that we're going to need. Although I think there are a couple of bits left on the sub. Let's see. Let's grab the copper from here. That'll be enough. Let's make our way back to the sub. I'm pretty sure one of these upper lockers has got a little bit of titanium left in it. Yes, there we go. So it turns out it's not what we need at all. Let's find out. Decoys, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not deployables. Is it in tools? It must be in deployables. No? Why am I not finding the recipe? Am I going past it? I could have sworn I could have sworn I'd scanned. I guess I didn't. I can't believe that. I could have sworn I'd scanned the ability to make... Right, no, we didn't even scan it, did we? We got it as a data download. Sure, we got the ability to create a time capsule. Those are the ones that we've found. Did I get it from the captain's? No, that was just his log, wasn't it? Operation logs. It's not in the Degassi survivors. I could have sworn we got blueprints for how to build. A time capsule. I guess not. Well, that sucks. I could have sworn I had that information. Blueprints. Oh, excuse me. Equipment. Time capsule. Maybe I'm just looking in the right place. It's not. Ah, this is going to frustrate the hell out of me now, trying to find this thing. Obviously it's not going to be in here, is it? This is all food. I wonder if it's in the modification station to build the time capsule. I've seen it somewhere. I know I have. Where the hell did I see the ability to... Just gonna make sure it's not in here now. Don't tell me I actually have to have scanned one of the capsules, and we've only got... Yeah, I've only found 2. I don't know if there are any others here. I may have to do this off camera another time, because I don't see where time capsule stuff is. One last scroll through here. If I can't find it, we'll just launch, and I'll do that some other time. It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good at all. No, I don't have the blueprint. I could have sworn I had it. Well, I don't even know where there would be another one. I think I already went... I have one quick look over by Pod 19. I'm pretty sure I've already hammered that location. I need some power. I have to scavenge a couple of power cells from in here. Let's see. I thought we were done. I thought we had everything we needed, and I just don't have. I know that there was a blueprint, not blueprint, a life. I can't remember what they're called now. Brain's just gone on me completely.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
A time capsule. I know that there's one somewhere near Pod 19, but I think I've already found that one. That's the last area I can check, really. There's the one that we found.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Down near the blood oil area. Look at that, we just took 2 cells out and we're still at 97% power. That's insane. There's Pod 19 over there. We'll drift over that way. I'll drop down and have a quick look, but like I said, I think I'm pretty sure I've already found the one that was over here. Because it's near an alien vent, and I'm pretty sure I've already found it off camera. So this is when it gets confusing sometimes, when you have a private playthrough where you're trying not to get too advanced so you don't spoil stuff on your main playthrough for yourself, and trying to keep track of everything can sometimes be a bit tricky. So we'll have a quick look here, and if we can't find anything, we're just going to launch. But like I say, I'm pretty sure I've already found it, so... Pod 19 is below. I don't think it's that way. Oops, crashing into my sub. There's the way down. There's more ice stalk. This is a whole area down here. Plenty of lithium down here too. See, there's the vent. The time capsule was somewhere around here, but I think I've already collected it. I'm just not seeing it, so I think that's... Get out and have a quick look with a torch, just in case I am missing something obvious. No, there is no time capsule here. We must have already collected that one. That must be the second one that we've got. So let's just launch. Let's just launch and leave the planet. Bit of a shame. I had hoped to do a time capsule, but I'll do that off. I'll do that off screen to get the platinum on another playthrough. So, never mind. I was hoping to get it all done on a single one, but apparently not going to be the case, because I wouldn't even know where to begin to find another time capsule. We've only got a few minutes left in this episode, and I don't want to spend the entire next episode just looking for a time capsule, which could be multiple episodes, just hunting for a time capsule so I can scam one. And beyond that, all that we need to do is launch. So it's either a case of I find one off camera and then start an episode, here's a time capsule, boom, we're done, now let's launch, and that's it. It's a 3-minute episode. It just seems a bit stupid to do that. So yeah, as I say, we'll launch now, and I'll find a time capsule and do that trophy off camera some other time. Let's make our way back over to the launch pad. So we go under the floating island. Just drop down a touch. And there we go. That is the rocket. There is JBPG 3. Ready and waiting. So we'll turn the power off here for potentially the very last time.
Powering down.
This is where I'm going to find out there's something else I need to do. Something I had no idea about, or didn't even consider. You know, something's going to stop me from taking off now. So let's get on the gantry. Call the elevator. Oh, the elevator's already here. Duh. Activate the elevator. There we go. I might have to craft a fuel source.
Auxiliary power unit online. Pressurizing hydraulics.
Okay. Any other levers to throw? Okay, communications array. Yes, that would help.
Communications systems array active.
We've got storage lockers on here, which suggests that we've got more stuff to do. I don't know. Let's make our way upstairs. There's our reactor, by the look of it. Oh, this looks pretty. I like this up here. Don't tell me this is how I create the rocket not ready. There's still more to do. Here we go. Prepare a time capsule. Searching for the ability to find one, and they just give me a time capsule. Need an image. Let's I don't really want to... Let's give him the knife. Let's switch the knife over. I can always craft another knife. Select. Time to head home. Okay.
Time capsule ready.
Time capsule is ready. Okay. Life support systems are needed. Rocket not ready for the array. We've still got more stuff to do. That is very much obvious.
Primary computer
We might not be getting out of here today after all. Isn't that pretty, looking out the window there? What else do we need to do? Life support.
Life support systems online. All systems are go for liftoff.
Oh, no, we are ready.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time capsule jettisoned. Caution, approaching orbital debris field.
Not again.
Orbital debris field clear.
That's the wreckage of the Aurora in space from when it got hit, I think.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
And there
What
we
is
go.
a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
A little goodbye message from our friend, the Sea Emperor there. I think that is absolutely everything. I've certainly got the platinum. I got the trophy for launching the rocket, for deploying the capsule, and for completing, getting the platinum as well. And there we go. There's the credits. So that was a fantastic game. I really, really enjoyed playing Subnautica. That was so much fun. A brilliant little story. Unknown did a brilliant job with this game. Absolutely loved it. Could I have done better? Absolutely. Could I have done it faster? I almost certainly. But you came along for the journey with me. I hope you've enjoyed it, watching it as much as I've had, fun playing it. It's been a cracking little game, and it's something I don't really play that often. This type of game, but I have enjoyed it so much. I will definitely be live streaming a hardcore playthrough of this at some point going forward. So I hope to see you back for that at, going into the future somewhere. We'll have a little break from Subnautica, not too long. And of course we do know that there is the Sub-Zero DLC coming soon. It's coming soon, if not out already for PC. I think it comes out at the end of this month. I'm not sure whether it'll be delayed for consoles. I have a feeling it might possibly be, but fingers crossed. We'll be back in just a couple of weeks maybe for Sub-Zero. Really, really looking forward to that expansion when that comes out. So, there we go. That is Subnautica. I am Jim Bob, and I will be back with something a little different very soon.
Welcome home to Alterra. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
What? 1 trillion credits? Ugh.